What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Beach and Bay Press podcast. I'm Matt. This is
Tom
Melville, editor of the newspapers here in San Diego. For those of you who haven't tuned in yet, this is our first time on Facebook, so we're trying this out to see what you guys think. But just so you guys know, what we're doing is we're bringing the main topics of the Beacon and the Beach and Bay Press that are going to be coming out every other week. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They come out every other week. We're going to be hitting the hot topics just to give you guys a little audio background on it, just to see what you guys think and if it's a little easier for you to listen or whatever. But, so we're going to go back and forth. This is our third week, so we're doing our second week of the Beacon. Doesn't feel like 3 weeks, does it?
I know. It feels longer.
Yeah.
It does.
I feel like we've been doing it for a while now. But, yeah, we come every Wednesday, so just keep a lookout for us, and the YouTube videos come out on Thursday and everything like that. But, we should just get right into it, Tom.
Sure. Yeah. So it's the Beach and Bay Press podcast.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what we decide. I think
decide on that.
Yeah.
And then this week, though, we're at the.
This week we're doing the Beacon,
the Peninsula Beacon, the top stories that we're covering in the Beacon. Maybe not the top stories, but just things I thought were interesting.
Yeah, of course. Well, there always are. I mean, for the past 2 weeks, they've been pretty spot on. So.
So, the first one again, and we mentioned this last week a little bit, but. That Mermaid in Sunset Cliffs.
I know.
Yeah, it's on. Did you go see it?
No, I haven't yet. But ever since you mentioned it, I've been seeing.
Everywhere?
I think the next day it was on the news. I think I saw it on like people's Instagrams and stuff like that. So it definitely caught some fire.
As you can see, the front page we have the Mermaid.
I know it's a good shot.
Yeah, Jim Grant did that. He's a local photographer.
Okay.
And, other things, but so I was over there a couple times and. The amount of people that are stopping, like some people are just like, they just stop in the road. They're driving down and they see it. And then all of a sudden they just stop and go, Mermaid!
Yeah.
And then like little kids are out there, going right up to the cliff.
They should sell shirts. Like someone should sell like mermaid shirts right there.
I'm surprised someone isn't. Surprised there's not some vendor down there doing that. If this was Mexico, there'd be 5 different people. There'd be people with push carts selling everything down there. But yeah, everyone's down there taking selfies with the mermaid.
Yeah. Can you swim out to it?
It's tough. I mean, you have to climb down.
Okay.
That rock is like...
Yeah, it takes like some strategy, I guess, right?
And it'd be up on top of the rock. That rock, I think, is 50 feet high.
Because I don't know if it was you guys, if you guys posted it or somebody did that, like them putting it up. Did you see that?
Yeah, we have a photo, actually, in this week's Beacon. One of the local people, a Point Loma resident, was there on Memorial Day, actually, that Monday, and saw them putting it up, and they used a rope ladder.
Okay.
And there was like two men. One, it almost looked like a father and a son. One guy was in a wetsuit. One guy was just like in a bathing suit.
Yeah, and they had like a drop down ladder.
A rope ladder that went up. I don't know how they got that rope ladder up there.
Maybe they had like one of those like t-shirt guns and they like shot it across like the
a
line.
Batman gun.
Yeah, or like the mooring lines or whatever, the boat shoes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But yeah.
And so they climbed up and they secured the mermaid up there.
Yeah.
And
will that be there till? Is there a time limit on that?
There's no. It's kind of like until the weather knocks it down.
Okay, and then somebody else comes in.
Yeah, because we called the park rangers and they said they're not going to do anything.
Okay.
So, I mean, because it's too difficult to get down. They have to like somehow use like a crane.
Or send the Coast Guard or something like that out there. Or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, you can't really bring a boat in. It's too shallow. It's right on where the rocks are and everything. You'd have to have someone climb up there and
throw it
cut
off.
it.
Cut it down too. Yeah,
and then throw it down or something. And they're not going to do that. So
that's
it's going to stay up there for a while.
It's fun though. It's like a cool thing.
I guess that's when the other stuff they had up there, they just kind of let it stay there until it fell down or someone else took it.
Yeah, and then somebody does their thing.
Yeah. So usually weather will solve that, but it's still up there as far as I know.
Yeah.
And
if you got check it out, Sunset Cliffs.
Yeah, it's the big rock. A lot of people call it bird shit rock.
Yeah, because they all shit on.
Yeah. But I guess the official name is Ross Rock.
Ross Rock is the official name.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's cool. I mean, everyone goes out there and stops, and there's a big crowd around there, so you can have fun.
Nice. So we got the.
I actually told one tourist I was out there, and he was like, "How'd that get up there?" And I was like, "I did it."
Was he like, really?
He's like, "How did you do it?" I go, "I can
don't
do
worry
anything."
about it. Yeah, you should be like, don't worry about it.
It's not for you to know.
I can't let you know my secrets. So next up we got construction in July. So this is probably one of the most mainly used roads in our area.
Right. If you just go down Ingram and you keep going straight and not, instead of taking the 8 exit and you're going to like the Midway area, down to like Midway Drive or Sports Arena Boulevard, you go over this bridge. It's a really old bridge. It was built in the 50s, and they're replacing it finally. It's a $110 million project. That seems a little low to me, but
they're going
to be building it. They're going to keep it open,
side, right?
And so like one lane on each side while it's still in use, and it's going to take a couple years, but
it'll probably cause some crazy amount of traffic, though.
Yeah, because they have to like rearrange at one point. They're gonna have to rearrange the roads up to the bridge and everything. But yeah, I imagine there's gonna be some issues with traffic. But apparently they're gonna keep all lanes open, so we'll see. And they're gonna start that in July, and
they're probably gonna start July 4th weekend just to piss everybody off.
That would be smart. Yeah, good way to do it. And that bridge was recently classified as fracture critical by the California Department of Transportation.
Does that mean that it has cracks in it, or?
That means that if there's a pretty substantial earthquake, you don't want to be on that bridge because it may not be there.
You might just fall into some mud, though, because I mean, there's never any water there anyway.
It will fall into the San Diego River. What's left?
Is that the San Diego River?
That's San Diego River.
That is San Diego River.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen it full a handful of times since I've lived here.
Yeah, there was like a couple of years ago we had a lot of rain, and yeah, it was flowing, but it gets full kind of down in the estuary area.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of birders.
Yeah, there is a lot of birds. Yeah.
So there's always some exotic birds.
You know what else they have over there that I like? I know this is off topic, but they have. Let people know this. The guys who do the remote control airplanes. Have you ever been over there?
Oh, over on
it's like on
SeaWorld Drive.
Yeah. It's like in that kind of same area. I remember I was driving by. I was like, "What is that?" And we pulled up and we just sat there for like 20 minutes and just watched these guys.
Right next to SeaWorld, they do that. Yeah, and they have a club and they like race them. And
they have like they have to like go through the like the stuff that they all have all pulled up, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this one I was gonna let you take because I haven't heard of this.
Yeah, the reason I put this on here is because a lot of people probably don't know this exists. Is Kadampa, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I don't have the phonetics on that, but the Kadampa Meditation Center in Point Loma. It's off Rosecrans.
Okay.
It's this meditation center, like Buddhist meditation that you can go and relax, and they have weekly classes, usually at lunchtime from like 12:45 or from like noon to 12:45. So if like you want to, if you work over there or even live over there and want to go in and say, hey, I want to try out some meditation.
Yeah.
You can just go in. They're very welcoming.
Is
a
it
lot
free?
of people are members. No, you have to be. I don't know if it's like your first time is free or if you have to be a member.
Okay.
But either way, you just go in and kind of explore. They have a website, just Google Kadampa Meditation Center.
Check that out.
Kadampa, and they have like Buddhist style meditation retreats, which I think is pretty cool. So it's like this mini retreat. Takes place one Saturday a month, which I think would be really cool.
At Kadampa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which would be really a cool thing to do, if you're stressed out, you can go in there.
Yeah, just like relax your mind.
Yeah, and they teach meditation. So I once took a class about breathing meditation.
Okay.
I do like kind of circular breathe, which was really cool.
Did you feel like it helped?
It did.
It did.
Definitely quiets your mind. It kind of like, keeps it like... You're so focused on your breathing that you don't think about anything else.
Yeah.
And then your brain just sort of kind of shuts off, and you don't have like everything firing off like social media in your head.
Didn't you? I remember last time. This is a while ago. We talked. You said you did the. I know it's not meditation, but the float tanks. Mm-hmm. You did that. And was that kind of?
That was really cool. Reset float therapy.
I know. I still haven't tried it
Ocean
yet.
Beach. Yeah, that is really cool too.
Yeah.
You go in there. It's obviously there's no light, no sound, and you're just floating in Epsom salt basically.
A lot of it.
A lot of Epsom salt. Yeah. And it's that's really cool. That's really relaxing. And when you come out, you're just amazed at like how loud and bright everything is.
Yeah.
So
It's cool.
that's something I recommend too if you're in Ocean Beach and you want to relax.
Is that on the Strip?
Yeah, it's on Newport.
Okay, it is. All right, and then this I'm excited for this one. Actually,
You're excited?
Yeah. So June 16th, the CADO. So it's an immersive pop-up experience devoted to the avocado. It's funny because I hate avocados, but I find them so fascinating because I think when I was in the military, I was up at Camp Pendleton, and there's like Fallbrook, I think, is right outside the gate. And they have like the avocado festival up there or something like that.
Is it Fallbrook?
Is it
Vista? Maybe.
Well, no, it's right outside of the. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I just remembered it. So I'm excited to go see this though. So from what it sounds like, it's they take Connex boxes, right? Isn't that what it is?
Shipping containers.
Yeah. Okay. And then they just have interactive art, right?
Right. So it's a pop-up experience. So like they bring in these shipping containers, and they have all these different type. Like each container is like each room of whatever it's going to be, and one of them's like going to be sight, one's feel, one's smell.
Okay.
And it's all designed to be like really Instagram, friendly. So you're there to like take photos and to share photos, and to like the one room's going to just be like avocados skin and stuff like that, and then you can experience avocado ripening. It's interesting. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I'm definitely curious.
Yeah.
The CADO, I guess. Avocado.
It's coming in. When is it coming? It's coming June 16th to
It
August.
opens June 16th in Liberty Station, and it goes through August. 6,700 square foot photogenic expedition.
Are they just going to put that on the lawn?
Yeah, it's going to be like in one of the open areas there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are big. Those shipping containers.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see what's going on with that.
It's probably cheap though.
I don't know how much it is.
No, for like to do what, like use shipping containers as like your.
Oh yeah.
It's probably easy to move and everything, and it's probably,
yeah. You just need like some 18-wheelers to bring them in. And
I'm surprised they didn't do something at the fair for that.
Yeah, that'd be cool at the fair too.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. If you go to the website, it's the CADO, so the CADO.co.
Okay.
And you can find a little bit more information, and you can buy tickets. And you have to buy tickets. That's something else. You just can't show up.
Oh,
you have to like buy tickets in advance.
Oh, probably for like a certain day because they want to make sure everyone has like a
Right.
better experience rather than
Yep.
overcrowding it and pushing people out and stuff.
Right. So you can spend like a few hours with the avocado. Their love, the avocado.
Yeah.
I love avocado.
I don't like them. I don't know why. It's just like a weird.
Why? The texture you don't like? Or
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like I guess a texture thing, or it's not my favorite. I don't know why, but everyone's like, oh, avocado.
Just
avocado.
the taste. You don't
Yeah,
like
I mean, it doesn't even really have a taste. Like if it's
you get a nice ripe one, you can taste.
yeah, I guess you're right. I probably don't eat them enough to be able to even tell. I guess.
They're good in salad.
Yeah, I've had them in like my tacos and
Yeah,
stuff,
try
but I don't
it.
like a big chunk of them.
But guacamole, you like.
Yeah, I can do guac. It's like weird because I guess they add all that stuff into the guacamole and
Right.
stuff, like the tomatoes and the lime juice and all the other spices that they put in here.
Well, sometimes for breakfast I used to eat an avocado with like lime juice and.
You just
pepper.
cut it open and eat
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Dice
it's
it up.
good for you though, because it's like good like fatty oil.
Yeah, it's the good fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So they say.
That's what I tell everyone I have.
Yeah.
The good fat. Oh no, honey, it's the good fat. No.
So I'm gonna let you take this one.
Excuse me. Oh, so the Peninsula Beacon covers the Ocean Beach Street Fair and Chili Cook-Off every year. We have a huge special section that comes out. It's like 24 pages, and it will have like 5 or 6 stories, a lot of photos, probably from last year's festival. Kind of giving you everything that's going on. There's like 5 live music stages.
Okay.
There's Artist Alley. There's a kid zone. There's a beer garden, which is usually by the stage, by the pier over there in that parking lot. And there's just a lot going on. They have the mural painting. If you go in Ocean Beach, you'll see inside of buildings, they have like these murals from past street festivals that are up there.
Oh, okay.
So what you do is you buy into it, so you can buy like a block of the mural.
Oh, wow.
So then you can paint, that block, and they give you like a printout, like, oh, this is what you need to paint right here.
Oh,
so
really?
It's like the whole community comes together to paint this huge mural.
That's really cool.
Yeah. That's
So
what
they give you like, oh, I got block
Uh-huh.
16, and then you're like, we need
right,
to
and then
paint.
they say they give you like, well, this is what's supposed to be in that block.
That's interesting. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
so if you go to there and you see like all these people painting it,
Mhm.
then they've bought like certain blocks, and all that money goes to charity.
Oh, nice.
And then they have like the traffic to get in there is unbelievably bad. So
Yeah.
it starts at 10 a.m. I believe. It's June 23rd, right? So it's the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Saturday, June
23rd.
23rd.
Yep.
And it starts at 10 a.m., goes to like 9 p.m. or something. They have live music. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, it takes up all of Newport and then like the side streets.
Yeah, I mean, I've been
Everything
before.
you've
I
been
think I've just
hundreds of thousands of
well
people.
intoxicated rather than everyone's having a good time.
Yeah, and they have like a ton of food booths and stuff. There's a lot going on. It's cool to see all the artist alley, like all these artists set up there too.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's a
sell
big. I
different
mean, that's a
stuff.
big. I don't want to say congregation. I want to say it's a big melting pot for all different types of artists. I've had a couple people on my podcast who are just straight up artists, and they all live in OB apparently. So
Yeah, there's a lot of musicians that live there
Yeah.
too and everything. It's a cool vibe. I would say don't drive there. If
Yeah.
you could actually now you could probably take a bird scooter over there or
that's
the
true.
other one, lime scooter,
yeah,
or
lime
one of
scooter,
those
lime
things,
bike.
or a lime bike.
Or
They have a
the-
huge bike valet, so you can go there and
Yeah.
park your bike.
A
and
bike
it's gonna be
valet?
safe. Yeah, it's like this huge part of like this one block is just filled with bikes. You
Oh,
go there,
really?
You drop off your bike and
I
they
know
launch it.
they have a bike valet at Mavericks.
I
Have
saw
you seen that?
Yeah. They sent us.
I've used it.
The PR people sent us that.
That's
It's something we were thinking about doing a story on, but it's like it goes up. Like
Yeah,
right?
they give you like a Live Strong bracelet, those rubber ones with a key with a number on it, and then when you leave, you just give them your bracelet, and then the other key is like I guess clipped onto your bike wheel, so they know who to give it to.
So it's like a parking garage. It's like
Yeah.
one of those parking garages where they have like an elevator for
Yeah.
your car, and they put your bike up there.
It's like funny though that they like came out with that, and right when they opened is kind of like when that boom hit of the
scooters.
scan your scooter, scan your bike, and just you
Right.
know what I'm saying, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I like it. I've used it before. I think it's phenomenal because I would much rather ride my own bicycle than. I mean,
Yeah, if you have a bike, why not?
Yeah.
Around here.
exactly. It's and I don't know. That's a whole other story. But have you ever had any of the chili at the cook-off?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Are you a chili guy?
I like chili. I usually I'm not a big beef chili guy. I like turkey chili.
Yeah, that's what we do. We do turkey chili.
Yeah.
I feel like beef though just like has like that's real chili.
Right.
It's like beef.
Right.
But we do a turkey all the time.
Yeah. You have to get there early for the chili
Mhm.
because once they're done cooking, and it's ready to go,
They serve it right up.
sells out very fast.
Yeah. I wonder if you buy a ticket, then you get to try everybody's probably, right? And then
You
go.
buy a ticket and then you can get little cups of each booth that's doing the chili.
I might have to look into doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can handle it, that's a lot of chili.
I love
And there's a lot of different, I guess,
Variations.
heatness.
You
hot,
don't know. Not so hot.
Yeah.
I
One
wonder-
guy served it in a toilet bowl. Did you ever see that?
No,
We
I
have that
haven't.
photo. This is from 3 years ago.
And he ladled it out from
Yeah,
the
so it was obviously, a new toilet.
Yeah.
And he had his bowl inside the toilet, and he's ladling it out, and so some
Ew.
spills off the sides.
Oh,
and
so-
everything. So it's it
That's
looks
so
like a
smart,
disgusting.
though.
It's like the
And
transporting
it makes
toilet.
it makes you remember them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like remember that guy who had the
I think that was the Noodle House guy who did that. So there's a contest for chili. So they have fan favorite, then they have the judges, and they have the hottest chili, the best tasting chili. Get there early to taste the chili because it goes fast.
Yeah.
And that's usually in the grassy area,
Yeah.
right by the beach.
Okay.
And then
They always do all those crazy
yeah, and then they
things
also
over there.
so they have a contest of who has the best outfits or costumes for the chili booth.
Oh, really?
The
Like
most
the best-
decorated chili booth
Oh,
and stuff
okay.
like that. And then they also have a Hodad's hamburger eating contest.
No way.
Yeah.
Eating?
Yeah, they have that's usually around like 1 or 2 o'clock.
And it's how many hamburgers you
Yeah,
get from Hodad's?
it's Hodad's hamburgers, but they're just like a burger and bun. It's
Oh,
not like
I was going to say, because
it's
you've
not
had a
the big-
Hodad burger.
No, it's not like the double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Double bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You could eat one.
Yeah, and then,
maybe.
I'm sure like those competitive eaters could probably put down a bunch, but yeah, I was going to say if it was all you can eat of the regular size Hodad's burgers, that would be a little,
That would be, that'd be like, the winner would be 3.
Yeah, if that.
So yeah, it's just like so that's interesting to go watch if you want to go watch. I've actually covered, I remember I covered a hot dog eating contest once, and a guy just blew chunks.
Really?
All these it was hysterical because everyone's eating and this guy just starts, you could tell he's like dry heaving.
Yeah.
So he just, and he goes and it's like, all it is hot dogs firing out of his mouth. God. And everyone next to him is like ready to go. Because they see him throwing up and they're ready to throw up.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done an eating. I don't think the only one I've ever seen was the one on TV, and it's the Nathan's one, like the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, where the one guy always wins it, or then some Japanese guy comes in and just kills it. But
yeah. So at the street fair, let's see. I haven't even been reading this, so yeah. There's the burger eating contest. A lot of artwork. The beer garden we mentioned, Kids Zone, Rock and Roll San Diego has this area kind of in the middle of Newport where you can go and they teach you how to like learn a little bit of a instrument.
Oh, really?
And then like they'll have like a band there, and then like you can play with them sometimes and
really
play a song, and they'll record you like
cool.
Singing. Yeah, so it is pretty cool. But there'll be like all these different bands, blues bands, a lot of rock and roll, and then reggae bands.
Yeah,
and
we'll
stuff.
have to check that out this year.
It's a cool thing. As I said, ride your bike over there, take a scooter, because
even
seriously, parking by like 11 o'clock where I live, and that's up Saratoga. I mean, parking is even north, or I guess east of that, like everywhere. Yeah, it's just packed on the roads. There's like any place where you could park. All the way up the hill. People are like up Narragansett, on the top of Narragansett, parking and walking down. So.
Even getting into this OB is going to be a pain in the butt. With the
you're
car,
not going to get in. It's going to be like an hour for you to drive in.
It's not even worth getting in a lift. You might as well just take one of the bikes.
Take a bike. Take a scooter.
Yeah, and especially if they have the bike valet. That's something you should definitely take advantage of.
Definitely take the bike, and then when you're there, you can sample stuff like at the food booths and stuff. But then, there's all those local businesses too on Newport.
Yeah, selling all this
there.
stuff,
And you can check out those things. Like if you don't get a chance to go into OB that much, you can go into places that you haven't seen. There's still little antique places. Yeah. There's still the Black is there. That's very popular. You can go, get your annual supply of incense with the Black.
For all of $3.
You can get your vintage posters. Get a Farrah Fawcett poster.
I used to have one of those in my room.
Of course.
That famous one, what I'm talking about? With like the...
the red...
Yeah.
I don't know why that poster worked, but it worked for pretty much every male.
Yeah.
So,
one of the doctors I work for, he has... Farrah Fawcett's his... This is off topic, but one of his mouse pad is Farrah Fawcett. I just saw that yesterday for the first time. I was like, Jesus. But yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, Bo Derek is...
Bo Derek.
Remember Bo Derek from 10, that movie 10? She was super famous. She was also on a lot of posters.
Okay.
This beautiful woman
I'll
in the
check
80s.
her out.
Yeah. Anyway, I think now she's on like the board of directors for Del Mar Race.
Oh, really?
Racetrack, yeah. Oh. I think I don't know if she lives in Del Mar, but she's there a lot.
Question, are you guys going to be covering the races?
Yeah, we cover the opening day.
You guys going?
Yeah, we usually go and we, take photos of the hats and women who are all dressed up and everything.
I've never been to opening day. We were talking about doing it this year.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Again, that's another thing. Get there early.
Yeah, well, I take off work. I'm not going to go right.
And then then there's the races. And I have a lot of mixed feelings with horse races. Yeah. But I love to watch it. Yeah. I love to bet on it when I'm there.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And it's great when it's like that opening day when it's full and everyone's very excited.
Yeah.
And the crowd gets into it.
Everyone's extremely intoxicated.
Yeah, people get... Yep. It's fun.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely go. You should go to that.
So,
check it out if you've never been.
Yeah, so 39th Annual Ocean Beach Street Fair and Chili Cook-Off is going to be the 23rd. Guys, check it out. Is that all we got this week?
That's it.
Yeah.
I know, that's 5 topics. It seems...
Well, that's 20. We're doing good, though. We're doing like 25 minutes. That's what we need.
Awesome.
But, guys, thanks for listening. This is episode 3, Beach and Bay Press podcast. Again, Peninsula Beacon was this week. Tell us what you think. We're going to start pushing the videos out with the emails, correct, I think?
We're going to try, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting all that set up for you guys and stuff like that. But just drop us a line on the Facebook or anything like that. Tell us what you think. If there's anything you think we should cover, shoot us an email. But yeah, it's been a pleasure hanging out tonight, Tom.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Of course. We'll see you next week, guys. Thank you.
Bye.